we poured our life into Under Armour. And I was there 21 years. I wasn't there 5 years. This wasn't some tech stock we rode up and sold the thing. Like, I dream big, but I know every day I got to do something little and stupid, meaningless, that all adds up to some meaning later. But every now and then you pick your head up and you go, what if? What if we could be as big as this? Or what if we could have an NFL team? Or what if we could do that? So, and then you attach yourself to that what if, and I believed that if I could dream it, I could do it. Yeah, I wanted to try to figure something out to get in shape for my Grizz hunt, and strength and training coach said, drag a fucking tire. So I found a 90-pound dump truck tire off a dually. I bought a little weight belt, and I made myself a sled. Tire sucks. Life sucks. Embrace the suck. Do something that sucks every day. It's not too bad when it's on the flat, but it really sucks on the hill. I didn't really get into lax until my senior year in high school. I played at community college for 2 years because I had shit grades. It's called Prop 48 when I went to school. It means you didn't have the grades to get into a D1 school. Yeah, I had bad grades. So I went to community college for 2 years, and then I walked on University of Maryland. Ended up getting a scholarship there, and then ended up playing in the national championship. I wasn't good at school. I wasn't that good at lacrosse. I just didn't stop. Other people would have been frustrated. I saw the frustration as a reason to prove myself. Successes, right? Fuck, I don't know. I got two beautiful boys. The obvious success is Under Armour, but for me, I always go back to those athletic days.
Early in the year, he's done all he can. Two-pointer coming.
Yeah, 21 years at Under Armour. It's fun to look back on. It was fun to do some of the hard work, but when it becomes a corporation, the fun just disappears. Why is that interesting to me? That's like looking backwards. Sit around and look at a plaque that I got for, getting some award when I was 35 years old or fuck. That shit's in the trash, man. I don't keep it. The way I work is what's next? Like, what is next? Sometimes you got to stop and acknowledge things. I mean, at Under Armour, we reached $1 billion, and it was the first time I picked my head up. Hell yeah, goals for Big Truck? Yeah, world domination. Be the largest beer in the world. Matilda, 1984 Army telehandler. Basically, we use it to pick ourselves up and run the strings across the top of the hops, and we cut it or we string it. I mean, right now she's down. She has a busted cylinder. It's not hard to fix. It's just, just work. I come to appreciate when you can control all the pieces of a process. 7 years ago, we started with a hop farm, and we grew our own hops. Six years later, we started a brewery. And it was this concept that we could take farming and high-end innovation with brew equipment and make good local beer. We're not about drinking, we're about earning a beer. We don't run a bar, we don't serve vodka and wine. We make good quality craft beer for outdoorsmen and outdoorswomen. They want to work hard, hike, hunt, fish, at the end of the day, pop one. Pete and Jocko like this, it's an old Red Bull truck. I have to take this over for like 6 weeks. So I'll be freaking driving and delivering for 6 weeks. We got 115 accounts that we have to hand deliver every Thursday and Friday. So I'll be driving that bitch for 6 weeks. Getting the spent grain out of the mash. We actually give this to a local farmer. He feeds his pigs and cows with it. So it's pretty cool. Just use all the product. This is for a hazy IPA. Doesn't look like it. The same way, it's a total world domination. The largest and best beer brand in the world. If I fall short of that, I should be pretty good. Go deep, don't do anything else. That's my point. If I would have stopped along the way and said, oh, well, I want to be a stockbroker, or I want to learn how to kite surf. No, I don't have fucking time for any of that shit. I had to learn how to brew and grow hops. So for the last 7 years, that's all we've been doing. Besides bow hunting a little bit. Every year I spend 30 days on the road and I elk hunt, usually 2 or 3 tags. But you gotta stay healthy, you gotta stay fit, you gotta stay with it. So this is my kit of all my like supplies. Nothing fancy, just a plastic bin, emergency tarp, kettle, first aid, and then the good shit. Cold War, D3, the discipline, this gets me going right here, baby. And the joint warfare, I freaking live by. I actually notice the difference when I don't take these. That's what I lived out of for fucking 30 days. Yeah, man, fucking money. That was my first archery public land bull in Colorado, White River National Forest. You know, bow hunting is like this funny analogy. You practice, you practice, you practice, you perfect, you perfect, you perfect, you go out, then you fail. It's humbling. So I think realizing that you have to do the work not knowing the outcome. You have to do the work not knowing the outcome. If that's like on the path or staying on the path, that is the path. With bow hunting, it brings it right to the fucking front. You got a monster bull at 50 yards and you mess something up. You don't get that shot again. It's actually worse than life. In life, I feel like you get all kinds of opportunities. In hunting, you don't. So you got to take the opportunities. Falls back on what did you do prior to that. If you're struggling in life, I ask you if you have consistency. That's a hard shot.